Oh, hi, Pips.
Hi, Cass. Feeling stressed, are we?
No, of course not. How's Dougie Senior? He's 47 already.
Oh, he's wonderful. We have a few surprises for him tonight.
Such a shame about the lockdown.
I know. It makes it impossible to plan a party. I mean, a get-together. Well,
You? Please tell me you're not planning another party under lockdown.
No, of course not. It's not
because if I find you're breaking lockdown rules again, I'll have to follow party guidelines and possibly report the event to the police. I can't cover for you again.
I promise it's not a gathering, Cass. Are you okay?
Splendid. Absolutely splendid.
Hello, everyone.
Hello, darling.
Hi, Dottie.
I hope everyone had a great new year. Pips, please send my birthday wishes to Dougie Senior. Oh, it's such a shame about the lockdown.
Oh, well, it's okay, because we're going to do a sort of a house party-like thing, you know, a gathering.
Pippa, I hope you're not planning on breaking lockdown rules again.
No, I'm not. Well, not this time.
Well, we can't have another Dominic Cummings situation. We can't have the public lose any more faith in this party.
But I'm not having a party.
Do you hear this, Cassie?
Yes?
Aren't you going to say anything?
I've already told her that I will rain down on her like an appropriate colleague of my rank in a fair and disciplinary manner fitting the situation.
Are you okay, Cass? You seem less aggressive, more tame.
If you found my methods aggressive, I must apologise. That has never been my intention. I'm aware my passion for the party may come across angry, but I am trying to address and correct that.
So is it like a New Year's resolution?
Yeah.
Oh, well, that's amazing, Sandra. Me too. You know, after the year we've had, it was like I had a flash of inspiration. I mean, I've started yoga and meditation, and I'm a month and a half in. I mean, most people give up on the 2-week mark. Plus, I've got some really good ideas for the party. You know, how we can really get the public back on our side again. I was actually going to ask if at the end of the meeting I could run some ideas by you, Cassie?
Of course.
Really?
I mean, yes, I've got all the time to listen to what I'm sure will be your great ideas.
Well, amazing, because I was thinking that if we could just try and do
Hi, guys!
Oh, Dickie, you don't understand how great it is to see you.
Hi, Richard.
Hiya. Richard, what are you wearing?
Oh, this! It's my spiffing telekinetic blocker.
Telekinetic blocker?
Yes, it stops the Wi-Fi signals from controlling my brain. That's how Bill Gates controls Trojan to do his bidding.
Oh, flipping Nora! Sadly, I don't understand your point, Richard. Can you please elaborate?
Well, you know Bill Gates has made this pandemic so he could help set up the New World Order with George Soros.
You can't believe that, Richard.
Isn't that right, Pips?
What?
You know, the government controlling people through these new vaccines. We were going to go to the Piers Corbyn rally, but my wife wouldn't let me.
Oh, that! Yes, well, It's all a bit silly, isn't it? I mean, we are the government.
What?
Well, I think it's a load of old nonsense. I mean, how can we deny the virus? The current data speaks for itself. Anyone who believes in these conspiracies is very naive and, dare I say it, probably very gullible and dim-witted.
Well, isn't that a bit hypocritical, Pippa? Not to mention this party you're planning.
No, I mean with
Yes, Pepper. You're so right. I was just joshing. I can't believe you all believed me.
Well, as I was saying, with the new COVID variant being more infectious and deadlier.
Deadlier?
Yes, sadly, not only is the new variant up to 70% more transmissible, Sage believes it could be up to 30% deadlier.
Oh, dear God. Please excuse me.
On that note, welcome back, everybody. Sadly, we're here again.
For the third time.
Yes, for the third time. So, as we're all aware, we've hit the sad new milestone of 100,000 deaths. On the plus side, we're world beating at vaccines.
Are we really going to go with the word world beating again? I mean, after the failure that was track and trace.
Okay, point taken. However, vaccinations are actually doing very well.
Sorry, guys, I'm back. Just had to borrow some of Alfred's baby things. Did I hear world-beating vaccinations? Oh, tremendous! Oh, but don't we think world-beating has some negative connotations? Sounds like we're fighting other countries. We're all in this together, after all.
Yes, we can't be thinking negatively. I mean, it's not 2020 anymore.
Well, 2021 hasn't really been great so far. I mean, what about those riots at the Capitol?
Yes, but we've got good old Biden now.
Mr. T has left the building.
I pity the fool.
So we're just not going to address the fact that the White House was raided, essentially making it an act of terrorism. I mean, it's terrifying how quickly America is stepping towards fascism.
Really? I thought it was one of those flash mobs by Jamiroquai. Oh, I think it was a bit strange as backing group was waving the Confederate flag.
I think I've still got some of his old CDs.
Well, that's absolutely wonderful, Pips. But can we get back to the matter at hand? So, basically, we've rightly mucked up at Christmas. Infections went up, but thankfully no one seems to be mentioning that anymore. But as Pippa said, we have to think positive and look forward.
And except for the fact of the way we dealt with the Christmas period is why we're in a third lockdown.
Looking forward, Dottie.
Yes, but isn't it worth talking about how we handled the Christmas period? I mean, we had, and I'm sorry to say this, but god-awful rules about having a 5-day mixing period.
Yes, but if we didn't, then we'd have our own riots. Apparently, people need to see the families at Christmas or that sentimental crap. Besides, just because we allowed the public to mix didn't mean they had to. We weren't forcing them, so if infections go up, I see it as their fault.
It was a pain that we changed the rules at the last minute, but I have to agree, people didn't have to meet up. Oh, like tonight, we're using the house party.
Oh, yes, we had a lovely house party too at Christmas.
No, I mean...
And that's the other thing. I mean, we then go back on our own rules a few days before we were supposed to implement them.
I thought you would have appreciated that, reducing the amount the public can mix.
Well, not when it makes it look like we're bad at pre-planning. I mean, we may be world beating at vaccinations, but in preventing this virus, We are behind, to say the least.
World winning, perhaps? No.
No, and now we're blaming these 100,000 deaths on the public.
Thank you, Dottie. Thank you for your input. Your opinions have been noted. But might I say, in response, my good friend and colleague, no one is blaming the public. We're just not admitting it's our fault. There's a difference.
I'm sure reducing the amount of mixing time did prevent cases. It could have been a lot more if we hadn't, even if it did cause a bit of a headache.
Thank you, Pippa. You see, Dottie, that's the right attitude to have. It's a no-win scenario.
A quarter of all deaths happened in December and January. Now, surely we should take some of that responsibility.
All right, Dottie. Like I said, the public should take some responsibility.
And, Captain Tom, he's just died of COVID.
Oh, that was so sad. Oh, what a hero.
What a good age he was too. 100.
But can't you see the irony of him dying of COVID? A hero who succumbed to the illness he raised so much money for.
Yes, it is all rather sad. So PM is going to do a clap about it.
A clap.
Oh, what a brilliant idea. I do love the clap.
Yes, he does deserve one.
What an absolutely useless gesture from a man who claims he doesn't do gestures.
Do you like Captain Tom, Dottie?
Oh, come on, no. I just think that
He
we
was
should
a
think about...
hero. That's not a good look at all, Dottie.
I just think it's ironic when the PM says he won't take the knee for BLM because he doesn't do gestures, but he's happy to perform them when they're hollow and they're meaningless. I mean, if we had focused on a zero COVID strategy, he wouldn't be head in the first place.
What's BLM stand for again?
Oh, Dottie, that was months ago.
I'm confused.
Oh, Dickie, you're always... Whew. You seem to be confused, Richard. Is there any way I can bring you up to speed?
Don't you remember, Dickie? Black Lives Matter, when George Floyd just died at the hands of the police?
Oh, but wasn't that a Marxist movement? Well, I am glad the PM doesn't gesture to terrorists.
Terrorists?
Well, communists, really. Terrorists, communists, they're all the same, really.
Not quite, Richard.
Richard, are you calling BLM terrorists?
Yes. No.
Richard, I will politely request you do not utter those words again.
Yes, I agree with Cassie.
I think we have a communist in our midst.
Richard, you really need to stop accusing me of being a communist.
Well, you are acting very red if you ask me.
Oh, caring about people does not make you a communist.
Can we stop accusing each other of communism, please? We don't need another inquiry. We don't need any more bad press. Oh, sorry, excuse me. Hello, darling. Oh, shit is happening now. Oh, okay, no, I'm not gonna make that mistake again. I'm muting.
There's something off with Cassandra.
Yes, she doesn't seem herself.
Well, it's probably because she's under inquiry.
Inquiry?
Yes, she's having a bullying inquiry.
Oh, that explains it.
About time.
Well, I'm not surprised she's having an inquiry either. I do think she's rather bully at her job. An excellent MP, if a little scary.
Oh no, Richard, not that kind of... How did you find out?
Matty.
Matty?
Yes, he gives me all the good gossip on our nights out. He also mentioned something about a shuffle.
A shuffle?
Yes, a shuffle. Oh, no one told me we were going to have a little rave. I do love a good disco.
Do you think Matty might have said reshuffle, Richard?
Oh, yes. Yes, maybe that was it.
So why the fuck are you only mentioning it now?
Well, it didn't seem important.
A possible cabinet reshuffle didn't seem important.
Well, I didn't know it was a cabinet reshuffle. I thought we were having a little shindig.
Right, where were we?
What's this about a reshuffle, Cassie?
I muted my mic, didn't I?
So it's true.
Bollocks! Balls, oh testicles! Yes.
Richard told us.
Vicky, how did you know?
Matty told me.
Wank cock.
You mean Hancock?
I said what I said. Why is he telling you anything?
Well, we're on a night out over Christmas. Obviously, he's the MP for Chester. We call ourselves the Kings of the North, the Northern Banter Bus.
Does that mean we could all be up for cabinet?
Oh, come on, Pippa. Yes. Of course. Why not?
Why is there a reshuffle?
Oh, why do you think, Dottie?
Well, I mean, it could be anything, couldn't it? 100,000 people dying of COVID, 3 unsuccessful lockdowns, the economy down the drain, more children needing food banks, child poverty, oh, no school lunches, countless U-turns, and poor restriction guidelines.
Why are you here?
Excuse me?
I mean it. Do you even want to be part of this party?
I've
Sorry. Excuse me, I have to take this.
I think we can change,
It's not our job to change.
but we could be doing so much better.
As long as people think we're better than Labour, what does it matter?
I agree with Cassandra. Why do we have to change?
Well, you're only saying that because you get away with murder.
No, I don't.
Seriously, how many times are you going to break lockdown? I mean, you're even doing it tonight when we've just had nearly 2,000 people die in a day. Don't you feel guilty?
I am not breaking lockdown. We're not having a
Party as a gathering, Pippa.
No, we're not having a party.
That was wonderful news.
We're actually going to be.
Looks like I might be in the running for health secretary.
You.
Well, it's not a done deal, but I've got a Zoom call with some special advisors first thing tomorrow morning. Oh, I'm not meant to tell anyone, apparently.
But you've just told us.
You, Dickie. You, of all people, are in line for health secretary.
Yes.
For fuck's sake, please excuse me. What fucking fresh hell is this? Hello, darling. Yep, 1 sec. Let me mute myself.
Well done, I suppose, Dickie.
Oh, thank you.
Don't forget us little people when you're in number 10.
Oh, don't you worry about that. I'll always remember you, Piper.
Pippa.
And her too.
You even think you're, really qualified?
Well, I love health. I eat 5 fruits and veg a day, and I play badminton 3 times a week. I think I'm the perfect candidate.
You know that health secretary is more than just being healthy, right?
Yes.
Well, that's excellent news. So this will probably be our last meeting together. Some sorry little twat will be dealing with you knuckle-headed fucks next time.
Excuse me?
But Cassie, your inquiry.
Fuck the inquiry. I'll bully whoever the fuck I want.
Will you lose your job?
Oh no, I can do whatever I want now. I've just got the call. I'm about to run this country.
You're going to be Prime Minister!
Oh, you dumb twat. Even better. I'm going to be PM's advisor. I'm basically in charge of the country.
Congratulations, Cassie! I knew you'd be in charge one day.
Now, I will only say this once, so pay attention. I am the law. From now on, you have to listen and do whatever I say. According to you, I am the king. Finally, I won't have to deal with you low levels, big as pig shit, unimportant MPs again. People will truly fear me.
Oh, I think people already fear you, Cassandra.
Thank you. That's the kindest thing you've ever said to me. Well, I'm off to celebrate.
And aren't we going to address anything in this meeting? I mean, it just feels like we've all gone off on a series of meaningless tangents.
Okay, I suppose so. Right. Number 1, don't say anything stupid. Number 2, don't do anything stupid. And number 3, Pippa, for the love of fucking God, if you're caught having another house party, you'll fucking regret it.
I am not having a house party.
But you said!
I didn't say a thing. Nobody would let me finish. We are using the app House Party so that we can see our friends and family. I planned games and a quiz. And I've told everybody to get some party food, so it's like a virtual buffet.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh, that sounds wonderful!
Plus, we think Dougie Senior might have COVID. Could just be a cold, or maybe man flu. But anyway, of course I couldn't risk him mixing with other people.
Sorry, Pippa. I shouldn't have assumed.
Oh, no worries. Anyway, I've got to check up on Dougie Senior and Dougie Junior and finish planning the party. And shh, don't tell Dougie Senior. It's a surprise.
Bye.
I feel a right dick.
On that note, I better tell the wife the good news. Good night.
Right, fuck it. I'm off to celebrate. Chatty bye.
I don't think I can do this anymore.